Today, members of an Austell church are making plans for moving forward, and they want answers. They say a fire that destroyed part of the building was no accident.
That's right. So the Austell Fire Department says its crews were called to the fire at Eagles Chapel International Ministries on Joe Jerkins Boulevard. That was around 9 p.m. on Monday.
11 Live's Chase Howell is live outside the church for us. Chase, that fire was intense. It took more than 10 hours to put it out.
Cheryl, Faith, that's right. And get this, the fire chief says that he estimates they used between 500 and 600,000 gallons of water to put that fire out. Now, let me show you what it looks like behind me. Really, what you're looking at is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the amount of damage this building sustained. Now, for perspective, where we're showing you right now is actually the front doors to that church where people just walked through for Sunday service. So you can only imagine their disbelief. They come here 2 days later and see their sanctuary nearly destroyed. And I spoke to some of those congregants today who says this fire was no accident because they believe that a person who has been sending them threats over the last few weeks, along with what they say investigators found here today, is no accident.
No more Sunday services. That church gonna be gone. I'm gonna burn that down.
These are text messages Jackie Tomo says she, along with other members of Eagles Chapel International Church congregation, received a few weeks ago from a former member. Then last night, more texts flooded their phones.
The first sentence in capital letter, in uppercase, she says, "Our building finished. Yeah, our building damaged." And she's laughing.
From above, you can see just how devastating this fire was and how far it spread. But even from the ground, you can see the devastation by looking at the faces of the congregation.
It seems as if I'm dreaming. It seems as if I've been taken to a strange land and I'm being shown a different thing altogether.
An associate pastor with the church says investigators found gas cans behind the church while doing a sweep of the area, giving him more reason to believe this fire was set on purpose.
The devil is alive, and so maybe the person just allowed herself, to be used by the devil to do his bidding.
Tomo says, like the phoenix, they too will rise from the ashes. And Austell Mayor Ollie Clemens plans on helping them do just that.
We will do everything we can. We'll expedite permitting and inspection processes to help them move their rebuilding process back along.
Pastor Raphael Grant holding strong and hopeful in his faith for the future.
I believe that God is going to see us through. We are going to rebuild again, and I believe it is going to be better than before.
Pastor Grant says they had just refurbished the church after it flooded 2 years ago. So you can only imagine his devastation when he saw his building completely destroyed today. Good news, though, I'm told that no one was inside the building during the fire. Live in Austell, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
It is such great news because as we know that the church is the people, not the building, but we know that that building was so beloved to that community in Austell. Chase, thank you so much for bringing that to us. And as you just heard from his story, there are so many people who truly feel someone did this. We did ask the fire officials if they believe this fire was arson. They told us that the cause is still under investigation.